The story of Upbuild began in a monastery. On our quest to understand ourselves more deeply, we recognize that it is our attachment to our egos, our identities, that gets in the way of being our true selves. This podcast will help you understand your ego. It will help you better understand your inner world, the motivations, insecurities, and emotions that affect your every action and relationship. Welcome to Upbuilding the Self.
Hello, this is Prasada. I'm here to offer an Upbuilding the Self meditation experience for you. I hope that you're in a comfortable situation where you can sit and relax and just focus your mind. Our core practice at Upbuild is meditation. We found it to be the most beneficial thing we could imagine, and it continues to bring newer and newer benefits. You can listen to our podcast episode about meditation that will really help build your appetite. But for right now, let's go into an experience and try to build our practice. So there are two different kinds of meditation. One is guided meditation, and the other is mantra meditation that we're going to offer you. This one will focus just on a guided meditation, and that can be done in so many different ways. We're going to focus on becoming grounded and present with our breath and with our three centers of intelligence, which are the head, the heart, and the body. So the idea, the objective is to get very present and grounded with the faculties that are given to us, our breath and our three centers of intelligence, the body, the heart, and the mind. So without further ado, sit up straight and close your eyes. We will get into it. Take a deep breath. Make sure that your back is erect. You're sitting tall. You're comfortable. Relax your muscles. Breathe in. You're breathing out. As you breathe in, take a deep, luxuriant breath. As you breathe out, release very deeply and luxuriantly. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. As you're breathing in, you're taking in energy. As you're breathing out, you're letting go of what's holding you back. Breathe in energy, life. Breathe out tension, anxiety. Stay with your breath. Breathe in energy, enthusiasm. Breathe out distraction, negativity. Our breath is the first thing that we come into the world with, and it's the last thing that we leave the world with. We're rarely so aware of this most fundamental force that sustains us. It's so empowering to know that we're breathing and to breathe proactively with presence and a depth. As you're breathing in, you're taking in energy, life. You're experiencing enthusiasm. And as you breathe out, you're letting go of what's holding you back. Tension, anxiety, distraction. You're experiencing release. You feel more freedom with each incoming breath and outgoing breath. Now pay attention to your feet as you continue to breathe in and out with depth and presence. Bring your awareness to your feet. Can you feel your feet on the ground? What is it like to feel your feet on the ground? You feel rooted where you are in your body. You feel yourself to be embodied. We walk around doing things as if on autopilot. We often don't realize we are embodied until there's something wrong with our body. Or sometimes when there's an acute pleasure that we've been craving. Here, we just want to be present with our bodies for its own sake, not looking to eke out pleasure because of our urges, not looking for any kind of pain to tell us that we're in our body. If you're feeling some pleasure, that's all right. If you're feeling some pain, you can empathize with yourself. But continue to breathe deeply and feel your feet on the ground. Notice the sensation of contact that is the sign of presence in your body. Sensation. You can feel the air brushing against your fingertips. That sensation indicates presence. Continue to feel your feet on the ground. You are rooted in yourself as you are occupying this space. And with that comes a strength. The body brings a kind of strength when we are present. That is the readiness for whatever life has in store for me right now. I am equipped for whatever it is that I am meant to experience. I have that readiness, and I feel strongly rooted. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel yourself rooted and ready. So continue to follow your breath. Now bring your awareness to your heart. What are you feeling right now? Every one of us is feeling something at every moment. We are rarely aware of what that is. Usually we're feeling so many things, and it's overwhelming to try to experience that. We would rather get on with our lives, compartmentalize, be productive, move on, not take things to heart. But our hearts are taking things in without our knowing. Our unconscious mind is letting things fester in our hearts. We are craving to be seen by ourselves, not just by others. We are craving to be seen by ourselves. How will we feel seen if we do not know what is in our hearts? If we do not give ourselves the time of day? We rarely give ourselves the time of day. Feel what is in your heart without judgment. Whatever is there, good, bad, ugly, whatever you're feeling, the emotion, let it be. Don't try to control it. Just be with yourself. Be with your heart and breathe. You have the strength to accept, to tolerate, to live through whatever is in your heart right now. And it is worth it. We're all feeling something at every moment. We are rarely aware of that. But the difference between someone who is aware and someone who isn't aware of what's in their heart, the emotion, is the freedom to act based on it. If we don't have that awareness of what emotion is there, it's not that the emotion is not driving us. It's just that we don't know we're being driven. So we're being governed. We're not free. This is our freedom. Feel what is in your heart. Empathize with yourself, whether it's something happy, whether it's something frightening, upsetting, saddening, frustrating, angering, exciting, or a combination. Just feel what is there. Give yourself the time of day. When you receive yourself in this way, notice how the emotions that are waiting to be received, waiting to be empathized with, they start to calm. They don't pull so much. You feel soothed. You feel seen. You feel accepted by yourself. The most important person to accept you is you. And it comes only through feeling what is in my heart and accepting the heart of me, the very core of me. Notice the openness that comes when you give yourself the time of day, when you give yourself empathy. Self-empathy creates openness. And now there's room, there's spaciousness to receive what life has in store for you right now. With that spaciousness, that receptivity that is the sign of presence in the heart, we are equipped to move forward in our lives in the best way and to offer our best to ourselves and to everyone in our lives with our hearts, with our hearts. As you continue to follow your breath, bring your attention to your mind. What are you thinking right now? The mind never stops for a moment. Even when we sleep, the mind is speaking to us constantly. It never takes a break, not even for a moment. Are you aware of your thoughts? Just be with what you're thinking. No need to judge or control either. Just see what's happening. There's a lot of activity. But that activity doesn't have to propel you in any direction. You can be the observer. You can be you and see your mind, see your thoughts. You are not your mind. That is such a relief. If we had to be all of the things that we think, or the mind that is so outside of our control, that would be a nightmare. But we are not our mind. We have the faculty of our mind. We have the intelligence of our mind. We have the ability to direct our mind. So just start by seeing your thoughts, being present, because there's no way to direct intentionally what we are not aware of. And as you're with your thoughts, whatever direction they may go in, know that you don't need to go with them. You are here, and you are seeing them, and you are separate from them. You don't have to identify with them. And whatever stories are there, you can see them. You don't have to be them. You don't have to even buy into them. And notice how, when you're present to your thoughts, they don't tug at you either in the same way. You can receive your thoughts and they slow. Your thoughts are slowing and you're feeling more still. With that stillness, notice the clarity that you experience, which is the sign of presence to your mind. Presence in the head center is about a clarity that comes from stilling our thoughts. And how we still them is by being the observer, not identifying with them, and bringing the mind back to our being. I am the self. I am the soul. I am not my mind. Let that clarity wash over you. Let it be a relief and an empowerment that brings so much peace. So with the full presence to our breath, with our bodies, our hearts, and our minds, we are fully equipped for what life has in store for us right now. We are ready. We are the best positioned we can be for our life by reclaiming our faculties, by being present. We are being ourselves, and we are exercising our freedom and bringing all kind of wholeness and intelligence and a beauty, a receptivity, a readiness that we ache for. There's a strength, there's a spaciousness, a receptivity, and a clarity, a peace that will follow us through our day. And that will impact and gradually more and more transform our life and the lives of those that we aim to serve by our being, by our presence. Thank you very much.
Thank you for listening to Upbuilding the Self. Upbuild is a leadership development company that offers workshops, coaching, and other services to help you on the path towards being your best self, free from the shackles of the ego. To learn more about our work, visit our website, upbuild.com, and sign up for our newsletter to gain access to podcasts, reflections, and upcoming events. If you enjoyed this episode, please go to iTunes to leave us a review so that others can find and benefit from the podcast. We look forward to being with you again next time.